Raise your hand if you drank at least 8 glasses of water today. Now keep your hand up if you feel guilty almost every day, because you didn't hit that number. Put your hands down. Now let me tell you something, and I want you to really hear this. That number, the 8 glasses, it was never based on science. Someone made it up in 1945. It was a recommendation in a nutrition report, and even that report said right underneath it, most of this quantity is contained in prepared foods. The 8 glasses rule was never the whole story. It was misquoted, taken out of context, and repeated for 80 years until it became gospel. Today, in the next 20 minutes, we are going to bust 3 of the biggest hydration myths that are either wasting your time, worrying you unnecessarily, or, and this is the scary one, actually putting your health at risk. The hydration problem nobody talks about. Here is a staggering fact. Studies show that up to 75% of adults in developed countries are in a state of chronic mild dehydration. Not dramatic dehydration. They're not collapsing in the street, but chronically, mildly underhydrated. Every single day. And the effects of that mild dehydration are things you probably chalk up to something else entirely. Let me read you a list. And as I read it, raise your hand if you experience any of these regularly. Afternoon fatigue, that 2 p.m. slump where you reach for coffee or sugar. Headaches, especially in the afternoon or after being outdoors. Brain fog, difficulty concentrating, forgetting things, feeling hungry shortly after a meal, dry or dull-looking skin, constipation or sluggish digestion, mood irritability, feeling snappy for no clear reason. Every single one of those can be a sign of mild dehydration. Not a sign that you need more coffee. Not a sign that you didn't sleep enough. Dehydration. So let's cut through the noise right now and start with myth number 1. Myth: you must drink exactly 8 glasses of water per day. Where did this come from? In 1945, a Food and Nutrition Board published a recommendation suggesting adults consume about 2.5 liters of water daily, roughly 8 to 10 cups. Sounds familiar, right? But here's what almost no one ever read. The very next sentence said, most of this quantity is contained in prepared foods. Meaning, your food counts, your soup counts, your fruits and vegetables count. What does the science actually say? Modern research tells us that hydration needs are highly individual. They vary based on your body size and weight, the climate and temperature you live in, your level of physical activity, and your current health conditions. A petite office worker in an air-conditioned building has dramatically different hydration needs than a construction worker outdoors in peak summer heat. The same rigid number cannot apply to both. So how do you know if you're drinking enough? The most reliable, free, always available hydration test requires 0 apps, 0 fitness trackers, and 0 special equipment. Are you ready? Look at your urine. Pale yellow or straw-colored. You are well hydrated. Perfect. Bright yellow, slightly concentrated. Drink a glass or 2 more. Dark amber or orange. You are dehydrated. Drink water now. Colorless, like plain water. You may actually be overhydrating. Bottom line on myth 1. Forget the arbitrary number. Let your body guide you. Drink when you're thirsty. Check your urine. Eat water-rich foods. Myth: coffee and tea dehydrate you. They don't count as fluids. How many of you have been told that your morning coffee doesn't count, that it actually takes water away from your body? This idea comes from caffeine's mild diuretic effect, meaning caffeine can increase urine output. And that part is true. Caffeine does have a mild diuretic effect. But here is what the myth gets completely wrong. The amount of water in the coffee or tea far outweighs the tiny amount you might lose through increased urination. What research actually shows? A landmark study published in the journal PLOS One specifically tested this. Researchers compared the hydration levels of people drinking moderate amounts of coffee, 3 to 4 cups per day, to people drinking plain water. Their conclusion? There was no significant difference in hydration status between the two groups. Your standard morning cup of tea or coffee? It is hydrating. You do not need to chase it with a penalty glass of water. Science has officially cleared your morning ritual. Myth: drinking lots of extra water flushes toxins and clears your skin. Walk into any pharmacy or scroll through social media, and you will find products, protocols, and influencers claiming that drinking large quantities of water will flush toxins from your body and give you glowing skin. It's a beautiful idea. It's also not how your body works. How detoxification actually works. Your body has a highly sophisticated, purpose-built detoxification system. Your liver processes harmful substances. Your kidneys filter your blood, removing waste products and excreting them through urine. These two organs do an extraordinary job, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is no credible scientific evidence that drinking extra water beyond your body's needs helps these organs detoxify more effectively. Once your body is adequately hydrated, your kidneys are already operating at full capacity. What about skin? Severe dehydration definitely makes skin look dull, dry, and less supple. That part is true. But the claim that drinking extra water beyond your needs gives you significantly better or clearer skin, the clinical evidence for that is weak. Drink enough water to support your liver and kidneys. You don't need to flood your system in pursuit of a wellness myth. Now that we've cleared out the noise, let's talk about what actually works. Not rules, habits. Habit 1. Start your day with water. When you wake up, you've been fasting for 6 to 8 hours and breathing all night, which causes water vapor loss. Your body wakes up mildly dehydrated every single morning. Habit. Keep a glass or bottle of water on your nightstand. Before you reach for your phone, drink a glass of water. Habit 2. Eat your water. Food contributes approximately 20% of our daily fluid intake. Water-rich foods include cucumber, 97% water, watermelon, 92%, strawberries, 91%, oranges, 86%, and tomatoes, 95%. Habit 3. Link drinking to existing habits. Attach hydration to things you already do reliably. This is called habit stacking. Drink a glass of water every time you make or drink coffee. Drink before every meal. Drink a glass every time you sit down at your desk. Set a phone reminder at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. Habit 4. Increase intake when you sweat. During intense exercise, you can lose between 0.5 and 2 liters of fluid per hour. For every hour of vigorous physical activity, add at least 500 milliliters of fluid to your baseline. Habit 5. Know your warning signs. Learn to recognize early dehydration before it becomes a problem. Thirst. Already mildly dehydrated by the time this appears. Fatigue, especially the unexplained afternoon slump. Headache, one of the most common dehydration presentations. Poor concentration. Try water before reaching for caffeine. Dark urine, your most reliable daily indicator. We've covered a lot of ground today. Let me bring it all home. The 8 glasses rule? A misquoted, oversimplified, decades-old guideline. Let your thirst and your urine color guide you. Coffee and tea? They count. Science has officially cleared your morning ritual. Detox water? Your liver and kidneys are already handling that job. Support them. Don't drown them. Here's your one take-home assignment for today. Tomorrow morning, before anything else, before your phone, before your coffee, drink 1 glass of water. Just 1. And check the color of your urine once during the day. That's it. Health doesn't require expensive products or complex routines. It requires attention. Small, consistent choices that compound over time. You now know more about hydration than most people will learn in their lifetime. Share this with someone you care about. For more health education videos, kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. Stay hydrated the smart way.